good morning. We are back on live today, and today we're here seeing the Dragons versus Phantoms matchup once again. Oh my God, Levi! What are we thinking?
I'm here, guys, with Ray Ray. I mean, if I'm not here, Ray Ray's not here either. we the big two, I feel. We're the dynamic duo. I don't even know where to start with this matchup. I mean,
No, literally.
the last season.
Yes,
This is the final match of the last season, and it was very, very tense. So it's gonna be a really, really tough game. And I know, especially for players like Leonise, who returns on Phantoms.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a really
The pressure's high. The pressure's high on Dragons too. I mean, the confidence level is obviously higher on their side because they took the chip last year. But they also have so many returning players, and it's like, damn, if we, for them, it has to be like, if we don't win again, they're the reason why. So, a lot of pressure on both sides. Today is definitely going to be, a really big mental game, aside from just a volleyball game.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a really fight. To start off all our games this week with this game, it's gonna be a really strong game. And I mean,
They're probably gonna go set for set.
Yeah, no, seriously. We have, we have the first picks for Phantom.
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming back he was first pick last season. His first pick this season, just for Phantom. Same thing with Dragons. Jadiel, first pick for Phoenix last season. Now the first pick for Dragons. It's gonna be a really close game.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
As you can see, we have Coach Ray starting the game off to serve, and you see we have both of the coaches in for both teams. You have Coach Ariana on Dragon's side and Coach Ray for the other side, and that's also another matchup, Lehman.
Oh yeah.
A lot of different types of matchups here.
Oh yeah, men's Lehman versus women's. That's adorable.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely.
I don't think this is Phantom's typical starting lineup.
No, definitely.
Yeah, they have Jess and Leo starting on outside right now. I believe Pedro's playing Liv.
Oh yeah. And Ray and Coach Ray is setting.
Coach Ray is setting, which this season he has not typically been doing for his team. He has been leaning more towards the middle position, even though last season he did set most of the time. So
And
I
you
don't know.
see Ishtak in the middle,
Yeah.
number 11.
And Lissandra playing Akko.
Yeah. I mean, what an interesting flip. I mean, watching the warm up for them, Lissandra was passing really well. So I'm kind of surprised they put her on right side. But it's always smart to have a girl on right side, have a different type of swing on the right side.
Yeah, but I mean, their team, no offense, is looking really undersized right
definitely.
now. And on Dragons, I mean, we have Paola, Shah, Yaya, Lewis, Ariana. They're pretty tall. Everybody's at least, 5'9"?
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked that they don't have Ernesto in, to start it off, just because, like you said, it's a really shorter team.
Yeah.
And I actually see one of Coach Ray's players coming in right now for Phantoms, Nathaniel.
Oh, yes.
Their right side. He's a really strong right side. If y'all saw that last game,
Yep.
I don't want to say he carried, but he kind of carried the team on his back. He was playing out of his mind.
Yeah, that swing is insane.
And I mean, I don't know. What do you think is going through each coach's mind? What is going through Coach Billy's brain?
Coach Billy, I mean, I'm sure he thinks he's gonna 4-peat because he just has to. I mean, 5-peat for him, but I really don't even know because Coach Billy is such a calm person on the outside, and you just know that he's thinking he's strategizing constantly, but he's never gonna verbalize it. So it's hard to say what exactly he's thinking. I'm sure he's also under a lot of pressure, even though he might not be showing it. I mean, not last night, 2 nights ago, he just made a huge trade.
Yeah.
He stole 3 of Archer's players.
Who was it?
And gave up Ronnie
Yeah.
and 2 other girls.
He
but-
took Carla, Owen, and
Shaw.
for Ronnie.
And we see Shaw in his starting lineup right now, so he must have been looking at him for a while.
Ronnie.
You have to click the like button.
Insane.
also have, like you said, Shaw. He's gonna have him for a few extra seasons. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's allowed to keep some of the players, and he's definitely he's most likely gonna take him. He's a really strong player.
Yeah.
Did they have him playing middle, right? No? Looking at the rotation.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
And they have Paola setting, putting her back,
Yes.
bringing her back to her roots.
Yeah.
And then she used to play outside for Dragons, and then she's been playing right side with this new season. But now he has her setting. And the first serve is about to start. First serve by Coach Ray, taken by Ariana.
Okay.
Ray's gonna set Jess on outside.
Yes. Also, can we just say how good of a play that was by Paola?
And Coach Natasha calls
A double.
Paola on a double.
Yeah.
And one thing about Coach Natasha, she's not gonna let
No, that's one thing I love to see. Like, I love to see when refs are on top of their calls and like playing the game correctly and to the way that they feel it should be played. Reffing is definitely like judgment based. Some coaches believe one thing is a double while others don't. Same thing with like a lot of other things. So that's gonna be really interesting to see.
For sure.
Because like doubles, I mean, you just lost a point.
Yeah. And it's a big thing. You don't want to lose
Yeah.
any of the.
You don't want to lose any points. So it's like doubling, like it might take you a while to like shake that off. And that while might cost your team 5 or 6
Yeah,
points.
and it's definitely a mental thing too. Coach Ray still targeting Coach Ariana.
Yeah.
Coach Ray's gonna set Jess up again on outside. Smart Roshan.
I believe Lizbeth is playing Liz, but Ariana's taking 5 and Lizbeth 6.
Which I'm kind of surprised about. I know that I've seen Coach Ariana play mid before.
Yeah.
If it's not at her college, it's here in MOS. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I would be surprised. I'm like kind of surprised. She usually plays 6, even when she is playing mid. So to see her play 5 is a little interesting.
She normally plays Lib, but also I think because of her history as an outside, people prefer her on 6. I know when I was on a team with her last season, we also played her on 6. Even though I was outside, I covered 5. So it's cool to see it be replicated in another team because it like kind of makes you see like, oh, you were right to do that.
They're set by Coach Ray, but it's just a little too
Yeah.
far out. And I feel like Paola can go on a really good run here. I mean, she has a really strong serve.
Yeah, her float, so good.
And just on the Dragon side, I mean, like you were saying, Coach Ray wants to go for that dynasty. He wants to come back. I mean, Coach Billy wants to go and keep that dynasty. I mean, what is it? This is the 4-peat now, if he was to win this
Yeah, if he
season?
wins this season, he'll. Coach Billy personally will he'll 5-peat, but Dragons will 4-peat. She's keeping it really simple, keeping it really short. She's trying to throw the team off a bit.
And I feel like what you're saying is happening. Like, I see on Phantom side, they're very short. The offense is not too strong right now.
Yeah, but also I think that they're like being very hesitant. I think they're starting the game off like almost afraid when it's like you never want to start a game off that way. It's better to mess up on an aggressive point than like on a lazy point. Not saying that they're being lazy either, but it's just like if you're not gonna give in your all, then
Ooh, good dig by Coach Ray, but it's just out of play. And I feel like that was definitely personal to Coach Ray. Like, dang, that you see my middle last season, he just swung at me and got a kill on me. That's definitely personal. I feel like Coach Ray's definitely gonna get
all
his
these
lick
little
back.
points can really like bring a team down so quick too.
And you notice,
I mean,
Phantom is
Paula's on a
really
run,
quiet.
yeah. And they're normally the loudest team on the court.
Good set by Coach Ray. Smart roll shot.
Yeah.
And the pass was just handled not too well by Yadi.
Not too well, but also, I mean, 5 people did not need to be surrounding him like that. At least 2 people should have stayed deep. The entire
at
back
least
row
6,
did not
yeah.
need to be like behind him. That
We
ball
have
didn't
Jess.
even like launch that far back.
Yeah, we have just serving, good serve.
Yeah.
And then they're targeting Coach Ariana. I feel like that's not the smartest idea. I feel like she definitely knows how to pass. You want to target anyone, target the outside, maybe target Yadi. Now he's in the back row, but when he's in the front row, serving him. He's a good passer,
Yeah.
yes, but it's the pressure. You make him pass, make him hit. Right now, 6-2 start.
Now that you're saying that, I think that they're targeting her for the mental aspect of the game.
I noticed that on Dragon's side, they are definitely targeting Leah. And I know exactly why. She's the only one returning. Coach Natasha calls her Liv. She's the only one from Phantom that's returning, and I feel like they definitely want to get in her head.
Yeah. I mean,
makes
that's
sense.
the exact same point I was trying to make with them targeting Ariana. I think that they understand she's the glue holding that team
Oh,
together right now
definitely.
because she's on the court. She's the coach presence on the court. She's the leader. So if you break down their leader, the whole team crumbles instantly. Same thing with Leo. Like, she needs to be loud. She needs to be supportive of her team because she's the
Good
one
dig by
returning.
Leo.
Yeah.
Smart swing by Ish right in the corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed they have Liz playing 6. Even if
Yeah.
it's Coach
Yeah,
Ariana or Yadi, she has her playing 6. I'm very interested by that.
Yeah.
I want to see how it's going to work for Yadi and Coach Ariana because, like you said, they're used to passing in 6. I'm not saying that they won't work in 5, but they are used to passing in 6. It's going to be
Yeah.
no different for them.
That's a really good flow.
Yeah, targeting Liz there. High ball, roll shot by Ariana.
Setter out. That's always the smartest move. If you have to free ball, take the setter out or go deep corner. Damn.
Miscommunication with Coach Ray and Jess.
Yeah,
Coach
but
Ray was
also
there.
like you can hear Dragons so much more on the court right now. I think Phantoms needs to pick this energy up fast. Like the energy is what really can make or break a team.
Yeah, and I feel like right now, Phantoms doesn't feel too alive right now.
Yeah.
But you know what? The game-
Ernesto's making his
Yeah.
debut.
And I was gonna say, thinking about the game last season, it was a lot of momentum shifts. You know, maybe this
Yeah.
first set might not go in Phantom's favor, but the next set can go in Phantom's favor. Like I remember last season, I'm pretty sure Phantoms took the first set. Don't quote me, guys. You could go check out the old videos. I don't remember, but I think Phantoms took that first set, and then Dragons took second. So it's a lot of momentum shift. So you know,
Yeah.
maybe it won't work out well for them here, but they're only within 4. They can still come back. Remember, they were down by what,
Yeah.
5 or 6 in the beginning.
Oh yeah. I mean, last season with Phantoms, we've seen them come back from a lot of like I don't even know how to phrase it.
What a swing by Leo.
Hill for Leo. I hope the stats got that.
Another host on our team.
Yeah.
She was here yesterday.
But what I was saying, so we have seen Phantoms come back from like a huge gap.
Oh yeah.
Huge. When they played Phoenix, I'm pretty
Oh
sure they
my
were
God.
down like 12. at
And they
some
won.
point.
They
yeah,
won.
they still won.
Not even the 18. B team.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't even think neither of the coaches were playing. Ooh, smart swing by Coach Ariana. Not by Ernesto.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I'm sure Billy's super proud of his first pick. Yadiel is really being loud on the court. He
Yeah.
is also, like, he's keeping them together in the back right now where Ariana cannot.
Yeah, and I like that, you know, you have 2 players that are able to run
On
the court.
opposite ends,
Exactly. If Coach Ariana is maybe not having a great game, you have Yadi. If Yadi's not having a great game, Coach Ariana is having
Yeah,
a
and
good
we can
game
see
they're
how,
able to
like,
support each other.
One thing that one phrase I always grew up with playing volleyball is that if someone else messes up, you need to make the play so
Yeah.
good that it looks like they didn't mess up,
Yeah.
which is exactly what we saw Ariana do. Paola's set came a little short, and Paola fixed it. She made it look like it was planned, and that's exactly what you need to see from your team.
Smart swing by Yadi right there.
Yeah, they're going deep corner for deep corner right now.
Really smart. But that's also what you saw Coach Ray tried to do, but it was a little too short, and Yadi was able to get that dig.
Yeah,
Right now, Dragons is on a really good run. On a really good lead. Because right now we have Owen serving. One of the
Yeah.
players that were traded. Ooh, smart swing by Coach Ray, but it's dug up by Liz.
a lot of free balls from Phantoms.
Yeah, which you typically don't see. Roll
Yeah.
shot.
Not only that, but it's like it's costing them a lot.
Good eye by Yadi. And you hear Coach Ariana out talking, keeping her
Yeah.
team in check, really. I feel like you're saying, I think the passing right now, the main thing that Fence needs to worry about is the passing. I feel like as
Yeah.
long as Coach Ray gets a second ball, he can put the ball up and give it to
To
any of the
anyone,
hitters.
yeah, anyone.
And you have good hitters. You have Ernesto, you have commentators first there.
I
you
mean,
have Leo.
the passing set was also just really uncomfortable.
Yeah, off the net.
Yeah, he had to get it off the net, and also Ernesto's a pretty big guy. So the set needs to be really high for him.
You know what I'm realizing? I think they're missing their lip
Good up.
Aaliyah. And that's a really big
Eliza.
thing. Eliza?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but they're missing her.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. She was literally on fire that last game. She was digging every single ball.
Yeah, and I mean, they do have backup libs, but that is their main lib, and playing a game without your lib is so hard. Coming from two libs.
No, it's true.
Like,
You're because not only is your lib like the leader in the backcourt, but they're able to really get every free ball and keep the ball in system.
yeah, every time. Oop.
Let's see the ball
Sorry you guys
attacking
have
us
to
like
see that.
always. You know, I'm grateful that I wasn't gonna say Leo's going to serve. I was about to say Leo's going to serve. She has a strong serve. Hey, no curse that time.
Yeah,
Coach Ariana to serve though. Talk about a strong serve.
yeah.
She's not
If
gonna
we had
hold
the
back.
space,
Yeah.
killer.
She's not gonna hold back. Ooh.
Maybe she should have held back a little bit, but
That serve flew. It flew. Like you said, that's one thing that is a little unfortunate about the gym space is that we don't have much space to serve.
yeah,
Obviously, we're always gonna be grateful. Always grateful for the gym space that we have available to us because, hey, we're off the streets.
yeah.
But it makes it harder for a lot of people to toss in like players like on other teams as well.
It definitely is like a little inconvenient for the more experienced players.
Ooh, wow.
That was an insane play.
Yeah. Really smart block.
Phantom's just getting their voice back. We can hear them a lot more now. They're down by 5, but I can see that they have a lot of trust in Pedro serving.
Yeah, and not only
Which is
that,
what I think is bringing their energy back right now.
And not only that, but it's like once you see your coach fired up, you're ready to play with them. Wow.
What a kill.
What a swing by Jonathan.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, he's grown so much as a player, seeing him from last season to this season. That was a really nice swing. A really nice swing.
Honestly, Phantom's bench is looking pretty empty. I mean, aside from their middle,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
have their oppo, Nathaniel, who came late. So I believe he gets a penalty for that. I don't think he can play the first set at all.
Yeah, he definitely can.
They have one of their opposites, another one of their opposites also sitting down. And I can't see who else is over there. That might be their whole team. Yeah, it is. They have Ernesto, Nathaniel, and I believe his name is Enrique.
Oh, they have Carla coming in as a DS, or I think really a serving specialist. I don't know if they're
Maybe.
going to keep her in the whole 3 rotations. But, you know, that does make sense. She has a really strong serve. She knows where to place that ball.
Yeah, very consistent, and also really good on defense
And
too.
I'm
I
not
have
gonna-
been seeing her explore the libero position a bit more recently, so
And I'm not going to lie, I know you see it as a lib. You see that big hole in that left corner.
yeah. Everyone's targeting Leo.
Good,
Ooh,
good step by Pedro. Ooh.
yes. That was the best move Phantoms could have made.
And I feel like the same way that Dragons has to rely on Coach Ariana, same way Phantoms has to rely on Coach Ray. If you
Yes.
to get that point inside out, you know who to send it to. Same thing with Coach Ariana. She's in
Yeah.
the back row, but I've seen her hit pipes now. She's available all around the court. It's kind of why I'm kind of a little surprised seeing her play at 5. Good pass by Carla. Smart swing, good touch off the block. Pipe by Coach Ray.
Oh my God, wait. Is Phantoms setting, wait, Phantoms has Pedro setting from back row. Like as a lid. He's setting behind the line every time.
I think what playing lib, right?
Yeah.
But they actually haven't. Wow. What
Wait,
a different
interesting.
rotation. Yeah.
I've always wanted to try that.
Uh-huh.
I've been telling people I have hands.
I feel like him playing lib is a really smart decision because, you know, he's getting there
Oh,
with the
yeah.
passing. His passing's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
way better.
And his connection with Ray?
Yeah, and then his hands. I mean, if the setter's out, you basically have a second setter on the court. It's going to be
Yeah.
the same type of set.
Not even basically, like you literally have a second setter.
Paula to serve. Coach Ray's going to set the ball to Ish in the middle. He's going to tip it, roll shot.
Right to the setter.
The setter's out and it's going right to Yadi.
Out. That had
I think
to be
that ball
out.
was out, right?
Yeah, that had to be out.
Yeah, the ball's
yes. Guys, those plays, super risky because like points like that, like when you know you earned that point and the ref makes a bad call, can really just drag your energy down.
Yeah, but it was really out of system. I'm kind of surprised he took a swing. But
Yeah.
it's always smart to take a swing, especially a scrimmage.
Aggressive points. Aggressive points are always
Yeah,
better.
in a practice like this, especially also when you're up too.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised they're targeting Coach Ariana. I don't think they're gonna get in her head the way they want to. It's just Lewis swinging into net. You know, also a lot of pressure on him too.
Yeah.
I mean, playing against the team you used to play for,
Yeah.
definitely have some emotions there. Just to serve could really put Phantoms back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it really is a question of whether like you maintain your loyalty to your old team, or like you pledge your loyalty to your new team and try to maintain the championship streak.
And Ray Ray, I'm not gonna lie, you had to put him by Yachty. Points like that, getting into his head. Another swing out from Yachty.
Yeah.
It's that first swing definitely meant something.
Great cover by Paola.
Coach Natasha calling a double. Can't call a double on the first touch. Is not how that one works.
I think both coaches try to let her know that on first touch you can't
call a double, yeah.
They feel that you shouldn't call doubles, but in her refereeing style,
I'm pretty sure that is the rule.
She said that to her, it's more so only on serve receive. Like it's only the first touch on serve receive, but once the ball is just like in play during a rally, everything counts as a double.
I understand. I think that maybe the rules might be a little different here. Rules might be different in different types of environments, but I know at least like in collegiate level and professional level, it's always the first touch can even be a carry. Like, it literally doesn't matter.
A slight carry.
Yeah, not like a literal carry, but it can be a slight carry. So I'm kind of surprised that was called.
I mean, I believe they're debating it right now, which is why they're taking a technical timeout.
And I mean, they're doing a replay, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, even though Coach really wants his team to win, for him to also fight for that, you know, it shows that it really wasn't a fair call.
He definitely respects the team a lot. He respects Coach Ray, respects fandoms as a team in general.
Good serve by Jess. I like how that little pause didn't mess up her run.
Yeah.
I feel like in that play, I think Coach Ray should have trusted Jess. I feel like she was in a better spot, and I feel like Coach Ray had to almost literally jump actually, not even almost. He literally had to jump to get that ball.
I think that also comes from a place of like giving your server a second in the play to just calm back down, because serving can take a lot of energy out of you, especially when you're on a run.
Put up by Coach Ray, settles out of system. Going to Coach Ariana. Right to the middle, the east.
I love to watch Paola set.
Good dig by Pedro. And it's out of play.
Unfortunately.
And you notice, I mean, a lot of these players, I mean, I have to give Phantoms this. Maybe the serve receive isn't top notch, but that ball is not dropping.
Yeah, no, they're good on TV.
They're very scrappy. I noticed with Phantoms, they always have that ball up. They don't really, you know, if you get a kill on Phantom, it's more like it's shanked out of play. But their serve receive is just not good right now. I feel like Dragons right now, the biggest thing is the hitting errors. They're having a lot of hitting errors now. Which is, you know, normal. You want to try new things. It's a scrimmage. You want to practice. And what is the word, like, iron those kinks? Is that the word? Like, you want to polish everything to make sure, you know, you're ready for the season.
Oh, yeah.
And you see what I'm saying? I feel like right now that's what Dragons are struggling with the most. And, you know, they're going to talk to Paola, say, hey, maybe the set is not there. Maybe can you push out a little more, put a little higher, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. I also just feel like some players are coming off the bench.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And like you said, Ray Ray, I mean, Francis within 2 now, 17, 15, timeout called by Coach Villa.
I mean, yeah, that's 3 errors back to back. You have to call that timeout.
For sure.
I'm curious to know what he's going to tell his team, but also, it's not necessarily always on him to be uplifting your bench. When I was in high school, we were not allowed to sit on the bench. We had to stand.
Oh my God.
We had to stand the entire time. Those chairs were there for decoration.
Yeah.
I'm like, the chairs were there for the people who were on the court.
Yeah,
when we called a timeout, the people who were on the court could sit, drink their water, and they would just listen to the coach talk. The bench, however, like if you were not actively playing, you were not allowed to sit.
And that's why I'm kind of surprised with Coach Billy. I remember
he's like a very old school coach, so I feel like that's something that he would typically practice.
Dude, that's why I'm kind of shocked. Maybe you know what it is. I think it's the practice thing. Wants us to just chill for now.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to play under his room, we used to stand. Which I respect it completely because that is the best way to keep your team up.
Your bench needs to be your team's cheerleaders.
Exactly.
The entire time. And I feel like he's not getting that from his bench right now. He's getting Like I feel like if you look over to their bench as a starting player, you're seeing like disappointment.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't want to see that. Like you want your bench to be supportive. You want them to be
100%.
encouraging.
And you hear the shift. Phantom is all alive now, and now Dragon
Yeah.
sounds very quiet.
I mean, 3 errors can take a toll on a team.
Set up by Coach Ray.
Everyone can set. Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's Alessandra with the swing.
And that was a good swing too.
Wow. Coach Ariana in the middle.
Yeah.
Wow. Talking about a dynamic player. I'm pretty sure both of the outsides for this team can also play middle. Same thing
Yeah.
with Shaw to also play outside.
When I'm playing middle, I love to run that play. Like on serve receive, when you're getting short, I love to pass and run straight to middle. I feel like that really like throws the other team off.
Oh yeah. We have Liz to serve, and you know what? What a smart timeout from Coach Billy. Got the team back together. Now they're ready. Now they can go on a run. And now she did keep Carla in for the full rotation.
Yeah, so she did play sort of lib. It was more, she played lib, but as a DS kind of, because she was playing on 6. Which I'm curious about. Maybe we can ask Coach Billy about it later.
Yeah, for sure. I was interested to see what he wanted to do for her there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think right now
Liz,
with
oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Right now, I feel like what Phantom is really lacking is that defense. They need
Yeah.
Eliza here, and they
I
also
was
need
gonna
Nathaniel in the
touch.
game.
I was literally gonna say something on that just now. Liz has an incredible serve. However, this has to be Phantom's best like rotation right here. For defense, they have Pedro, Jess, and Leo passing like that. I don't see her getting that ace. I could be wrong. I could be wrong because she does normally get a lot of aces, but I mean with them passing, yeah. I mean it's gonna be hard.
The only way I see her getting an ace here is the corner. I see big
Yeah.
pockets in 2 corners. But besides that, I feel like.
But I mean also Jessie can get there. Jessie
Yeah.
can read and she will make that diving play.
Yeah. But I'm noticing, like I said earlier, they are targeting Leo a lot. But it makes
Yeah.
sense. Not only she outside, like I said, she's played for Phantom before, she played against Dragons before. Targeting her is a good idea. I think same thing with Phantom, they need to start targeting the outsides more. If it's not Coach Ariana, which they've been doing, it's Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Because you see on that last pass, it wasn't a perfect pass. Coach Ariana had been passing dimes. That last pass, it was a good pass, but it wasn't perfect. The more and more you break someone down, the passes are going to be worse and worse and worse.
I think Liz's best spot is gonna be right next to Leo in that little pocket, which is where she was going.
Yeah. I
And
saw it too. That's a really good spot.
yeah. And then on Phantom's side, I mean, we've seen their plan from the beginning. On service, they're targeting the outsides, but also when they have to send over a free ball, they're targeting that setter every time.
Which is really smart.
Every time. You want to get them out of system.
Because unlike Phantom, sorry, Dragons only really have one main setter. And the swing is out. I feel like right now Lewis is struggling. I feel like he's definitely feeling that pressure.
He also looks like he's in his head. I don't really see
Yeah.
a lot of like his team talking to him and stuff. He seems to be very like isolated right now. He did
And-
just get a high five from Coach Ariana.
And I mean, look at the score.
Yeah.
18-17 in favor of
Phantoms
Dragons.
is,
But
Phantoms is coming up though.
yeah. From being down by 6, look, he takes that first ball. And he just didn't trust Liz there, I feel. I think, you know, I know that he understood that the ball was short, but Liz was right behind her.
Yeah.
At the same time, they gotta communicate.
They do
Right now-
both have to talk to each other.
I feel like right now, Dragon side is very quiet. Like you hear all the talking, all the loudness from Phantoms. And it's crazy because it wasn't like that in the beginning of this game. Smart
I
tip.
mean, I feel like the biggest indicator that Dragons is struggling right now is that Lysandra's going back to serve for a 4th time and she's serving underhand.
Yeah. But even then, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, she's putting it in a really small spot.
She is, but it's also just like it's an underhand serve. It's coming
Yeah.
slow. You're like, we also get a huge array of like hard-driven
Yeah.
like serves. So to be struggling right now when someone's going on like an underhand serving streak is
Smart tip.
yeah, it's like a bad reflection of their team. Now she's going back for a 5th time.
And like you said, like Lewis is really in his head, he's struggling right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, it must hurt. You hear your team literally chanting against you. That you must feel something there. And I like that Coach Ray went for the deep corner because if you notice, Paula was cheating really bad. This whole
Yeah.
area was open. All of one was open. Going to Jonathan. And I feel like right now, Phantoms has all the momentum.
She's going for her 6th serve. Phantoms is at 21 now.
I mean, it's crazy. I told we said it. We said it. Phantoms, you can't let them back in. They will, take the lead.
Yeah.
Even with an underhand. And Coach Ariana diming it. Good roll shot. Good dig by Jess. It's going to Ernesto. Centers
That's
out.
center out. Yep.
And right now I see Coach Billy, I think, telling Paola to pass it to the lid. Instead of passing it up to the middle, put it to the lid. 22-18. What a turnaround.
Yeah, I mean,
And this looks like Dragon's starting lineup. So Phantom not even having a starting lineup. This is a really good.
yeah, this definitely looks like their best lineup.
See what I'm saying? Underhand serve, but she's smart with it, putting it in good spots. What is this, her 8th serve now? 8-0 run.
Yeah, 7 or 8. Oh my God. I think it's a 7th. Yeah.
One thing I noticed about Phantoms.
I'm about to go underhand serve today, guys. Tune
From
in.
this season, from last season, it's always the players who are underestimated that go on the biggest run.
Yes. Ooh! So sorry if I screamed at y'all, but no, that was
Set
good.
point for Phantoms. And you hear Coach Billy, it's an underhand serve. Come on, like, you should be able to side out here. They're struggling. It's not offense. The offense is struggling really bad. The passing was there. They just had one shank pass.
You know what else? Though? I think they're passing too tight.
Oh, definitely. For Paola?
Yeah.
100%.
She's tall, but
And she's in the back row.
yeah, she can't do much.
Tight
That was
again.
too tight. And Phantoms takes the set after being down the entire
Am I
time.
crazy or is that not a 9-0 or 10-0 run?
9-0.
9-0.
9-0.
Lisandra.
Lisandra won MVP this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's really the MVP. I mean,
Lisandra
coming
for
back
MVP.
like
Yo,
that.
but Phantoms, like they always have that one player that does that. Last season it was Kevin.
Yeah, during the game against Phoenix last season, you guys, it
Yo.
was Kevin on that run.
And he always goes on a run too.
Uh-huh.
And it's not like, and he's also someone that did not have a crazy serve. He had like a basic, no offense, a basic little jump float. And it wasn't like crazy, like it wasn't like the extravagant serves you see, which is something that like we really try to teach people here at MLS. Like you can be the flashiest server here, the flashiest hitter, but it really doesn't matter. Like we have Lisandra who just went on a 9-0 run. And she underhand served the entire time. Like that's not flashy.
Yeah, but she put it in really well spot. That ace that she got between Liz and Lewis was probably the smartest
She
ace.
got 2, I think.
Yeah,
Yup.
but that specific ace was
Yeah.
insane. That was
Right
literally
on the line.
10 foot, I might add.
Like underhand serves kind of replicate flow serves in a sense because they're coming at you slow, but they're like wobbling at the same time. So it's like, damn. And also I feel like sometimes when the ball is coming slow, you don't know when to advance. You don't know when to cut the ball off. Like your passing can be kind of off because a hard-driven serve, like you know how to absorb power.
And I feel
But-
like it was smart of Lisandra. I don't know if Coach Ray told her to do this, but it was smart of her to start targeting Liz because they were only targeting Ariana for so long, and she was
And
diving.
Liz was on the bench for a long
Exactly.
time.
Liz was on the bench for a long time. And then I think Yadi was also passing. Targeting the people that haven't been passing, especially at the end, they're going to get in their heads really fast.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I see Coach Billy really disappointed because he said it like once.
They had such a good lead. Like it looked like Phantoms was gonna take. I mean, not Phantoms. It looked like Dragons was gonna take it, and then they lost it.
Yeah.
9-0.
Yeah. Lisandra went on a really good run.
Billy better give him 9 laps for that
Yeah.
9-0.
Yeah. I think he might. Or I think it's every servicer. I know they make some run.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, no surprise. I'm really not surprised that Francis was able to take that set. And it kind of comes to show, like, you have to rely on your coaches, yes, but once your coaches get your team's energy up, it's all up to the players on the court. And Lisandra literally carried the team on her back right there.
Yeah.
I don't even think the ball went over.
But I mean, that's also another thing about having good energy. Like, she's on a supportive team. Like, her team's encouraging. Her team is talking to her the entire time. They're not letting one player feel, like, singled out. So, I mean, that is, like, her team is the reason why she could go on that 9-0.
Yeah. Make her feel confident. She's going to keep getting the
Yes,
serve
confidence
over.
is always key, and it starts with your team. Like,
And
yes, you have to be confident, but it's so hard to be confident when you're not on a supportive team.
Exactly that. And I think right now they have Nathaniel coming in, and I think Lisandra's going to play back row DS for him. Which makes sense. I'm pretty sure she is a like lib/DS. I don't know if
Yeah.
she plays in the front row. Oh, you know what?
Even though she did have that really smart hit, though.
I think I'm wrong. They actually might keep Lisandra in because, you notice the bench, only 3 girls, 4 including Coach Donna. I didn't realize that until right now. That's why they have that lineup.
Yeah.
It makes sense. And that's the one thing that it kind of hurts. I always talk about it, at least for my team personally. You know, not having a girl come hurts way more than not having a boy come.
Yeah.
We have so many boys, we can replace them in 2 seconds. When a girl doesn't come, it really does hurt the team because you need that 3-girl rule.
And also, like, sometimes it's nice to just give your players a break. Like, you want to give your players a break. You want to give them at least a minute on the bench just to, like, cool down a sec, drink some water maybe. And it's like, when you only have 3 girls, there's never a window to give them a break.
Yeah. But even with literally almost all the odds stacked against them, Phantom still took that set.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Dragons have to fix?
I mean, for Dragons, clearly their defense. And also, I mean, I want to say everything overall. Like, it looks like the defense is disappearing. The sets, I don't want to say that Paola isn't setting, but I feel like she hasn't built that connection with her team yet.
I agree.
Because the sets, like, at a glance, they look really good. But they're not working for the team. They're not making things happen with
They're
it.
struggling.
And then once again, that translates into the offense. The offense just is swinging out or just not working. But then during that 9-0 run, they also had Ernesto there. And Ernesto was just stuff.
Yeah.
When the balls are tight and you're trying to push, you can't because Ernesto's right there.
I feel like Phantoms capitalized when they had some of the stronger people in the front row and it worked out for them.
Yeah.
And I think now they have a different lineup. Pedro setting. We have Leo in. Jess is also in. I think they're going to have Lisandra in as well. Whoa, they actually might lose a point in the beginning. I don't know if they noticed that. Oh, no. They're going to have Lisandra playing lib. Ish is playing middle right now. They're going to suck them in. Kind of surprised Coach Donna's not playing, but I always knew since the first season and even here, she's really here for the kids. She really just wants to help her team get better.
Yeah.
She doesn't really want to play. Because Coach Donna has gotten way better. I mean, last game that she played, she came in for run rotation and made a big difference. She was setting. She dug, I think, 2 or 3 balls literally in that one rally.
She was digging up Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan's a role player.
And it kind of just shows, like, she has the skill and she has that energy that her team might need if she needs to come into the court.
Yes.
But
Donna,
she wants to rely on her kids.
Coach Donna is such a good, like, coach. Like, she's such a good leader. She's always there for her team. She's always talking to them. And not just on game days or on scrimmage days or whatever. Like, she's constantly talking to them throughout the week as well and letting them know, like, hey, guys, like, this is what I want to try. If that's okay with you, let me know what you guys think. Like, she's very considerate of her team, very considerate of, like, the rest of the staff as well.
And she's just really, like, you know, she's a coach, but she's really a team player.
Yeah.
She's always been a team player.
And even though it seems like she has no intentions of playing, like, she's geared up, which I love. I feel like coaches being geared up with their team, like, it makes you look like you're a part of the team.
And it makes them know, like, hey, if I need to step in, I'm ready to step in and help you guys out.
Yeah. I mean, colleges do that too when they have, like, injured players. Like, they'll be sitting on the bench with their jersey on, their shorts on, and everything.
But
It's like, you know they can't go in.
Yeah, they have those jerseys and everything.
Yeah, everything. It looks better. And, like, you feel a part of the team, and the team also sees you as part of the team.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, even if the coaches are not playing, you know, in MOS it's nice that we have the coaches that are able to play. You're still a part of the team.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you run the team. And you notice on both sides, no coaches are in right now. Changing it up, trying something different, trying something new. It seems that Phantoms kept their same lineup, but at the same time, I mean, it's no surprise. They don't really have much to switch up. There's not many other players here.
Yeah.
But even with that, Phantoms' bench has been alive, and they've been speaking, they've been loud.
Yeah, and I mean, taking that first set, I mean, they're loud right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can hear them now.
And they definitely, like, have that energy with them even for this set. Wow, good hustle by Nathaniel.
Yeah.
And I feel like the biggest thing that Dragon is struggling right now is that offense. I feel like a lot of the hitters are either in their heads or they're just struggling. They're just struggling.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think it's a connection with Paola. They're used to having, what is it, Keyshawn setting? Is Keyshawn here?
Keyshawn, but not only that, Billy, Coach Billy picks his players mostly on, like, who he's played with in the past. Him and Yadiel have, like, a good connection, but that's him and Yadiel at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's not him and Paola or him
Yeah.
and Shaw, her and Shaw. I don't think her and Shaw ever played together. Or her and John.
Yeah.
Her and Jonathan is probably the only connection that's consistent.
Yeah, and when we've seen him swing, I mean, he got the kill, he's blocking, he's there, but it's like,
It's on Liz.
A lot of the team seems to be really in their heads right now. Like, nobody wants to talk.
Yeah, it's been
much.
real quiet. And I mean, having Pedro back to serve is not good. I mean, he started off last game with an ace.
Oh.
Looked like he was
We're
targeting
gonna
Coach
stop
Natasha.
talking. We're gonna stop talking.
But I kind of like where he was going. Instead of targeting Liz again, he was either trying to target.
I think deep corner or
Yeah,
short corner, that
on
little
Carla.
pocket.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Yadi to serve. They need a run here. Good up by Leo. Really good pass. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
a miss hit there. Free ball coming over.
Yes.
Net called on Jonathan. And you know what? Nathaniel had a little iffy swing, but he still kept it in, which is smart. And not only that, you know, it is his first swing. He wasn't able to warm up. He wasn't able to be here with the team because he came a little later. So
Yeah.
it happens.
Oh my God. Ernesto is building a wall over Dragons by
seriously.
himself too.
But you know, I love when Nathaniel's laughing it off.
Yeah.
Not making it a big deal. It's okay. It
Because
happens.
Phantoms is just such a supportive team.
Yeah.
No shade to Dragons for being like a bit more of a serious team, but it's
Yeah.
like sometimes when you're playing with such young kids, you need to laugh things off.
Yeah. And I feel like that's the Dragons or the Phantom side definitely has a lot of younger players. And you
Yeah.
see them laughing it off and just having fun. They want to have fun. You even saw last year they were playing like a little game in like a little circle
Yeah.
on the bench.
I mean, Nathaniel's only like a sophomore, junior now, maybe.
And like
He's
you
so
said,
young.
Ray, a wall by Ernesto. Out of system play going to Leo. Smart
Oh.
swing. Wow, what a roll shot. And I know that, you know, the setter should not be taking that first ball, but at that point, I think Viola had to take that first ball. That was a short ball, really short
I'd
ball.
see her taking a lot of first balls, and I feel like, honestly, the team could do a little bit of a better job of reading where the ball is going
Oh,
and
definitely.
taking it for her.
Yeah. Because not only that, if it wasn't Liz getting that first touch and she was deep in the court, the Lib definitely could have hit that roll shot.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like Dragons
It's
in
all
their
about
head.
reading.
Just, It's a just served by just like the
I saw the
flow.
vision, though,
No,
yeah.
definitely. She was trying to go right in the middle.
Yeah. Not only that, but like really short because I think that they've caught on to the fact that Liz is really struggling right now with position 6. And that's not necessarily her fault because Carla's playing a
doesn't
position
play
that she
that.
doesn't typically play. So there's a lot of miscommunication between her and Carla. Like Liz, as a libero, knows that's a ball a libero should get. However, her being the main libero and Carla being typically an outside, even though they're not playing in their standard zones,
You still got to take every ball.
yeah. And it's something that they just have to learn.
Service error. A lot of service errors.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I feel like whether or not you're playing in your typical position or your typical zone, I should say, you still got to take every ball. You still got to be that leader of the back row. You got to run the back row. That's something that not even me. I think it's something that we both know a lot about. You know, sometimes you want to cut off that pass from the outside. Sometimes you want the outside to just hit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to, hey, let them target the outside. Hey, move out the way. Just move out the way in the last second. I'll take it for you.
Yeah, of course.
Have the good pass, and then the outside's ready to swing. You don't want all that pressure on the
Yeah.
outside.
Me as a lib, I mean us as libs, we
Yeah.
want to make the job easier for everyone else on the team.
Exactly.
And you know what else I'm noticing? I think that the miscommunication starts right at zone 5. Like they think maybe that because you're on zone 5, you're the lib now. And it's like, no, the lib is the shirt you're wearing. And at the end of the day, whether you're playing in 1, 6, or 5, you need to have that voice on the court. That needs to be you talking to your team. That needs to be you in control of the defense.
Little miscommunication there with Coach Don, and she comes out. I'm not gonna lie, Nathaniel's also talking like, you know, you are the setter, like you were supposed to take second hands there, but at the same time I feel like it was a little tighter and it was really hard to get. I feel like if Coach Donna would have went for it, she would have literally stood under the net. She would have had to like bump it and like slide or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Good serve by Shaw, something that Dragons needs right now. They need this run.
I'm like crying over Leo's like pose when she landed. She had to take a second to grasp what she did. But that's also good, taking that second, and she fixed it. She had a way better up that time.
Small roll shot.
Good defense by Shaw.
Double, yeah, definitely a double by Carla.
That was really good defense from Shaw. To serve and then come back and get that short ball almost right at the net.
I think Coach Billy trying to fight that call, but I think we can both agree that it was definitely a double.
Yeah, no, you can hear it. You can hear it.
Good serve. Targeting Shaw, who's playing middle here.
Oh, I
Smart
love
swing.
to aim at the middle.
Good set by Ish. A little tight for Leo.
Yeah.
She's gonna put it in a good spot though.
Yeah, I mean, she faked that swing.
I feel like the main hitters for Dragon right now are struggling, and it's like to see the main hitters struggling, it's gonna be harder for the hitters who are not typically getting set to kill the ball. Yadi's struggling, Lewis is struggling. I think Coach Ariana was really the only one that was running that offense, especially on the court. Good
Yeah.
pass by Liz. And he just wasn't ready. Out of system again. I feel the Leo was ready.
You know, I don't even think it was that he wasn't ready. He's back row. I believe Carla's front row right now.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
Paola just
100%.
misread the situation. She
Oh,
didn't have
yeah.
an outside in that moment.
Now he's in the front row. You're correct. You're correct. I like that Leo's still going for a cut shot. You know, it was a little miss there, but I see what she's going for.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be a little tighter for her. See how they're targeting Leo, but she's diming the ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is Nathaniel setting or are they 6-2ing? Is it
I
like
think just for this rotation, they switched
maybe?
it up.
Yeah, that's also a good thing to have.
Yeah, Pedro's an offensive tool just as much as he's a setter. And
I mean, that was his first swing of the day,
Yeah.
and it was a really good swing. But being undersized, it's important to know
we know.
where you get on the ball.
I think we definitely both can relate
Yeah.
to that feeling. But one thing, you know, you change the setter, it's gonna throw your team off. Oh no, actually, Raymond, I think you're right. I think it's a 6-2 because the Phantom's in the back row right now.
Yeah,
Leo's going
Phantoms
back to
is
serve.
loud. I love it. Love to see it.
Up by 3. I feel like Dragons can
Team
definitely take
Phantoms,
this set. Yeah. I feel like Dragons definitely take this set if they lock in and like,
Yeah, if they lock in
Chicago.
now, they could
Wow.
definitely take it.
yeah. With a swing like that, that's what you need.
And you can hear them. They just got like 12 volumes higher.
Yeah. That's what they need to,
Yeah.
I feel like, reset and just, you know, get back in the game.
All they needed was one good kill like that.
Yeah, oh, 100%. Good pass, good set, good kill.
They like the pass. They need to take Paola off the net.
And also, you know, they're gonna abuse the right side because Pedro right now is blocking, the shorter blocker. He can get a touch, but it's not gonna be a stuff block.
It's not, yeah. We see Coach Ariana coming back in. It'll be interesting to see the
Nick?
season for Dragons right now because last season we saw a bit of Coach Billy on the court with his team. However, now that he has a more agile assistant coach, I believe he wants her to take over for him and be that glue for his team rather than himself so that he can just focus on coaching.
Yeah. I think that right now they're subbing Coach Ariana to serve instead of Liz because Liz's serve has not been there for their team,
Yeah.
which makes a lot of sense.
I think a problem with a lot of teams right now is struggling to fit in also.
Oh, definitely.
Especially on a team where like they've collected a lot of returning players or like players that they've played with before. Like being the new person can just automatically make you feel like
Like you're out of
distance.
place.
Yeah. And it's like,
Out of system play, free ball going over to Dragon.
yeah. But staying on topic, like that's never the way you want anyone to feel.
Free ball.
So I feel like just because like it's the second scrimmage, a lot of trades have been made.
Ball coming to us.
Yeah. We should have dug it. We should have.
Right now they're really trying to abuse Lisandra in the back row.
Yeah.
She's a little newer to the sport, and she's one of the younger players. But I like see how Naomi, Leo, Jessie, 2 leaders on that court trying to help her out. I love that from Phantoms. There's always
Yeah.
leaders on that court. If the coach
And we also see 4 passers.
Yeah. You see Dragons right now. I was gonna say Dragons tied the score, but you know, now Phantoms up by 1. But still, the score is way tighter than it was in the beginning of the set.
Yeah. I believe Phantoms had a 3 or 4 point lead.
Oh yeah. They're gonna keep Coach Ariana in to play lid.
Interesting.
I wonder if she's gonna be in 5 or 6. That's what I'm interested in. Oh, timeout called by Dragon?
No, I believe it was Phantoms.
Oh, interesting, calling a timeout, even though they have the serve. I think the way that Coach ran Coach Donnie with the timeouts is smart, and I think they kind of want to just like fix the passing that's going on right now. The passing
Not
is
necessarily fix, but also just like tell the team like, hey, they are targeting our
Yeah.
weaker passer, and you guys need to all step up and be there to help her.
yeah. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, besides that last point, there are a lot of points where yes, it's not a perfect pass, but they can still keep it in play.
Yeah.
But I think it's a smart timeout. They have the lead, but it's just good to slow it down still. And I know that like if she's a server, he's not gonna get on his head. He's still gonna, have the same serve that he had that first time.
Who's serving?
Are they subbing someone in? Coach Donna maybe?
Perhaps.
Or is it out of rotation? Maybe that's why they put it time.
Maybe.
I think so.
I think
Wow.
they were on rotation.
Coach Ray was really smart.
Yeah.
That was a really smart timeout.
Instead of losing the point, they just called the timeout. That was a really smart. I wonder if anyone else caught that. Maybe we're just smart.
No, I'm like impressed. That was a really smart timeout.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I think what it was actually, Lisandro's playing lib, no? Because Leo's playing outside, he's playing right side. Instead of 3 girls, they had 2 girls. And he didn't want to lose the point from that. Really smart by Coach Ray to notice that. Really smart.
Well, not 2 girls, but she would have to go front row, which
Yeah.
is like, yeah, no.
Wow, I didn't even catch that. I did not catch
Yeah.
that. Really smart. And she can go another run. Hey, commentator shit. But you know what? You can't be mad at that after that last set. You really can't be mad at that.
Yeah, no.
You really can't be.
I mean, also, there's probably a lot of pressure on her to do it again.
And you know what? They're probably, she gets on the side out here and, get the next ball. I have a feeling they're targeting between her and Leo. I have a really big feeling.
Yeah, of course.
The setter's out.
That was a good swing, but sailed that out.
So like,
I think he could have roll shotted that, and like not just because he's like shorter, only because there was a huge hole.
and not only that, Yadi went to block. No one was covering in 4. 4 was all open.
Yeah, that's what I meant. There was a huge hole right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I would have gone.
Good pass by
Ooh.
Jess. So it is a 6-2 rotation, like we were talking about.
Yeah. Mind you, Nathaniel's not even a setter.
Yeah.
He just has really good hands.
Yeah, even for I think his high school, he's wearing his high school jersey. He only played right side. Or I think
He's only ever played Oppo. No, he told me he doesn't even know how to play outside. I was like, what do you mean? Like,
And he also has great defense for not knowing how to play outside. Kind of impressive.
oh, he just let the team know, don't pass to me anymore, pass to Pedro.
Yeah,
Which
back
is
row.
smart. Because sometimes a 6'2 can throw a team off.
You know what I like about Phantom this season?
He went for that same spot again.
Yeah, they're trying different lineups. They did a 6-2 with Kevin. Now doing a different than 6-2. Go rally right now. Ball's in. I think we need to tell Lisa, they're telling her now, she needs to be deeper in the court. She's too short.
Yeah.
Her and Leo and Jesse should not be lined up. She should be, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and also that because it's a roll shot, you do have to follow it all the way out. A hit, if it's one above your head, it's sailing out, but it's a roll shot, so it can always curve back in.
And that's
Which is exactly what it did, yeah.
Good pass by
Targeting
Leo.
her, but Leo took it.
Out of system play. Jonathan got the better of that. Now we have Dragons up, I think by 2, right? They have 12 going on 13.
We're about to see, yeah, 13-11. So it's 13-7-11 right now, yeah.
I love that Leo's leading the team.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. Maybe we should stop.
Yeah, literally. I'm
Just
sorry,
take us
Leo.
off.
I know
We're
you're
about
gonna
to
watch
go to
this. I'm sorry.
intermission.
All love. I like that Coach Ray is helping her with that pass too. He noticed that she pushed it.
Yeah.
Like, to hit better. Good
Perfect.
pass.
Yes.
Ooh, good touch. Just
That was a really good touch, yeah.
Just knew it's her ball, and she
we-
knows that. She gotta
Yeah.
hit the next one.
I hate to see players hanging their heads because it's like,
Yeah.
don't hang your head, like just look at the team and be like, I'll get the next one. I'll get the
Okay.
next one. That's it.
I was gonna say they
Good.
keep targeting Leo, and I really, it worked once or twice. I don't think it's gonna work no more.
Yeah, no.
There you go, a dig by her. See what I'm saying?
She hit the spin move.
Yeah. Out.
Ooh. She's really being that voice.
And I love that they're trusting her. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
really running the team. If it's not the coach on the court, right now it's Leo. And you
Yeah.
wouldn't expect that. Maybe you think it'd be Pedro if he's first pick, but right now it's Leo and Nathaniel too.
I mean, Leo has that vet. She has to. She has to
run
step
that
up.
team. But I'm really impressed with her gameplay today. Got a free ball. I think it's going to Leo.
She's also the team grandma, guys.
Smart roll shot.
Yeah.
See how you said about reading the ball?
Yeah.
Ball's out. Dragon struggling again with the offense. I don't know what it is.
It always comes down to the offense. You can have really hard hitters, but if they don't know where to place the ball, it's all for nothing.
Exactly. See with Leo, she's not a hard hitter, but she's putting it in a really good spot.
Yeah.
That could have been another point right there.
Yeah, I always say Leo always gets kills because she knows how to place the ball.
Yeah. Back row swing by Coach Ariana. Out of play. I love that you see Jessie following it. You see Leo and Jessie.
Yeah.
Love it. And just to serve, look at the score. Another shift. Now all the momentum back on Phantom's side. And we have a little pause, Jonathan tying his shoes. What is it with Dragons now? Is it just the offense? I think the passing is there, and I don't think the set is
I
bad.
do think the passing has been like fixed.
Yeah.
If anything, there's still an overpass here and there, but I do think that they have way better passing.
Yeah, Coach Ray saying his team, y'all need to talk, let's talk it out, and let's not have no miscommunication.
That's not a ball that you want someone who's like backwards to take. You want whoever's looking forward to put the ball over the net.
And I feel like something I always tell the hitters when I'm playing Lib is that everyone be ready to hit with that second ball is getting touched. If you're not getting a second touch, everyone should be facing the net. I know it sounds crazy, but the ball can come to you in crazy ways, and you can get a really nice swing out of that.
Yeah.
Had Ernesto face the net, could have been a nice swing.
I think he realized it too late, tried to turn
Yeah.
and realized he was just gonna miss the ball.
Liz to serve. Good serve by Liz. And you notice a lot of pressure on Leo now when she's having to cut in between Lisandra.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Coach Ray's telling her to push out more. Lisandra should be taking that. Good pass by Leo. See what I'm
Oh my
saying? She shakes that off. Good touch by Lewis.
I love when there's a good pass and they give it to their best hitter.
I feel Leo there.
Yeah, I mean, this also must be really hard for her because she's playing outside, she has to swing, but then it also is like she's playing lid.
Yeah. A lot of pressure on her, but I'm going to be honest, I think she's playing really well.
Yes.
Passing, hitting, she's doing a really good job. I'm really proud of her, and she's been doing very well in that position. And you know what, there you can't be mad, it's a tape.
Yeah.
You didn't even expect it to go over. Everyone
I've been telling people, I'll be like, guys, I'm sorry, I don't go for tape. Like,
because you don't know. Everyone on the fence side, they look like very calm. They're like, oh yeah, that ball's down. And you
not
see,
only dead, because it's like you can cover the tape, but it's also just like, damn.
yeah, it's
like,
very unpredictable.
Like it could just go straight down.
I feel like right now Phantom needs a timeout. They need to slow it down. Like anything, they just have to lock in here.
They need to take that
Yeah,
pressure
they're
off
calling
of
that
Leo.
timeout. Makes sense. You see Leo, she's just ready to play. She's ready to stay in that court and, you know, change
Because she wants to fix it.
Yeah.
I mean, but also, like, this is a comeback for Liz now after missing every serve.
I was going to say that. Liz on a really good run here. I know
And we
Coach
saw her
Ray's
when she
happy.
went to serve, like, before the whistle was blown. She was, like, practicing her swing for a sec.
What is Phantom's need here? I feel like the sets are a little iffy, but you know what it is at the same time?
I mean, they're
Sets-
missing teammates.
Yeah, missing teammates, sets are iffy, but the pass is a little weird. It's like, instead of coming up at Pedro, like at his head, it's coming to his face.
Yeah.
It's harder to set the ball.
I mean,
like
he's
that.
a very flexible setter. He can, I mean, we see him make those plays, but then sometimes they just aren't the best plays either.
I feel like targeting Leo is only going to work for them for so long. I feel like once you get an ace on her, you got to target someone else. I don't think going for him over and over and over is going to work. I feel like she's like us. We get ace once, we shake it off.
Yeah.
After she gets ace, she's not getting ace again.
I feel like getting aced makes me lock in even more,
Yeah,
yo.
for sure.
Like I get aced and I'm like, damn, why'd I get aced? And
I'm
I like,
oh, let me make sure I don't get ace this next
yeah, like I
time.
will never get aced again. Well, okay, wait. I might, but
Right, don't quote it because
I might,
they're going to
but-
say it on the live, be like, oh, I saw her get ace more than once.
whoa. But I feel like I do lock in.
Next, I'm
Yeah.
realizing.
But it does make you want to lock in just a little bit more. You're like, I don't want to get aced again.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And it's definitely like every ball, once you touch it, you're like, it's definitely a ball you are capable of controlling.
Phantom struggling with passing.
You know, one thing I noticed earlier though about balls going over to the other side, maybe it's just me because I'm a lib, but even as an outsider I do this, I follow the ball to the other side. If I can keep it in play, I will.
Yeah. Targeting Leo again, not smart. Good dig by Liz.
Yeah.
Keep that run going. Double called by Natasha for flip action. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still surprised they kept targeting her. In my opinion, I think I would have started to target Jess.
Yeah.
She's a good passer, but she hasn't passed in a while. Target
Yeah,
her.
I was gonna say she's relaxed.
Yeah.
She's too relaxed right now. She's like, oh, they know I'm a good passer, they're not gonna aim at me.
Yeah, and that's when
Until
you
they
aim at
do,
her.
yeah.
Exactly. I feel like Leo knows that they're targeting her, and she's really.
I feel like that's where we get ace though. Like, when are we ever really like participating in serve receive? Never, because like, who's
Yeah.
aiming at the lib?
And that's why the main thing for us is we cut the outsides off
Yeah.
because if they're not gonna serve with us, we gotta find a way to take that first ball.
Yeah.
Because 90% of the time, the lib should be taking the first ball.
Like, I am like normally you'll find us taking like deep balls on serve receive. Like we're typically on 6 because you have the 2 outsides coming this way. But also, oh, he
Next
netted.
ball,
Yeah,
shot.
I was so confused. I had to stop talking. I was like, what? But even though like we'll be on serve receive on 6, you'll see us come up and take that short.
Oh, you know, we say we got short, we got deep. Libs got both. Libs
Yeah.
don't just take one. Ooh, I love where he was going.
That was a really good spot.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I say about reading.
Right now, Phantom's down. Not looking good for them, but I will never count Phantoms out because you saw the last set.
You know what's so funny about this sub? This was our this is the exact same sub we made when we were all on Archers together. Like Owen for Shaw.
That's actually funny. Yeah.
It's the exact same
That's the
sub.
exact same sub, yeah. Owen's a back row player. He's a really strong back row player.
Yeah. An amazing lib, amazing Diaz.
Yeah.
Another thing though is that he's just one of those players that needs to be uplifted, needs a team to fall back on. Like his confidence is definitely like determined by the team he's on. Because he's like very shy.
They're really abusing Lisandra now, and you know what it is as well? She was playing right side last game, she wasn't passing.
Yeah.
Now she's passing, it's throwing her off.
At the end of the day though, this is a scrimmage. Phantoms is doing very well for just a scrimmage.
Yeah. Without the starters?
Yeah, without their starters is what I was gonna add. Like they're missing their main libero, which is detrimental to a good team. So the fact that they managed to take that first set without their main libero,
Very impressive.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put Jesse as Lim. Out of system play. Leo's gonna send it over.
That was a good spot though. I always say with free balls, go deep rather than short.
Go up by Jess, one hand. Smart tip. Good dig by Liz. Going to Leo again. Smart swing.
Yes.
Smart swing.
That was the perfect spot. You have to keep overworking that person.
Not only that, you saw how Owen tried to take it. It was right in between Owen and Liz.
Yeah. It was the perfect spot. I love that Nathaniel's letting his team know when they're switching setters also. But yeah,
sir.
back to Leo and the rest of the team. Like all those hard-driven balls, push them right to like the same person because they're gonna struggle more and more. Like the pressure keeps getting added and added and added, especially when you know you're making mistakes. Like I think the first one she overpassed. The second one was a good pass, I believe. But then that last one, like she would just let it go.
Yeah. And you see there with Leo, she made a little error at the end. That was her first hitting error, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Really
yeah.
impressed by her. And you know what? I like what she went for. Instead of going for the same spot in 6, she wanted to go for deep line. It didn't work out, but I like what she was going for. At the score like this, you gotta high risk, high reward. You gotta go for it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say about making aggressive mistakes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, coaches are gonna prefer that you're playing your like absolute strongest and making those mistakes when you're at your absolute strongest than when you're playing 50% and still making mistakes.
I feel like right now with Dragons, they're playing it more safe. The hitters are not really swinging. They're really tipping, roll shotting, which is working in their favor because Phantoms are so used to their swings. So I would like to see Phantoms try to adapt to Dragons' offense now. Instead of swinging, they should be ready for the roll shots. They've already made so many attacking errors. I don't think they're going to risk hitting a time net no more, or hitting out.
Yeah.
I think what Phantom has to
And
fix
with
is
the
the
tights,
defense.
yeah, that too. But also with the tight sets on Dragons,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of net calls. A lot of net calls, and then with the bad passes, we're seeing other players trying to set a lot of double
I
calls.
was gonna say that a lot of doubles being called.
I don't think a double has been called yet on Phantom's side.
Yeah, I mean that one double on Leo, but that wasn't, they redid
She's not a
it.
setter.
And I feel like right now, I'm trying to think what Phantoms. They might put Lisandra back on the right side.
Maybe,
I'm
yeah.
assuming. I think Coach
Or
Ray might come back
maybe
in.
because it's the third set. I don't know if they're taking the scrimmage too serious or not.
Oh,
They
yeah.
might put in Donna.
Yeah, they might put Coach Donna in. Real.
Maybe
They-
just so that the players get a feel for their coach. Like,
Uh-huh.
especially during the scrimmage, it's just like, hey, like, I want to be here to support you guys on and off the court, but I do also trust you guys to make big plays without me.
And then maybe putting Enrique in as well to play middle, maybe. Lefty playing middle. Maybe he might be playing opposite
Oh,
instead of Nathaniel.
yeah. Probably.
Usually Enrique is one of the starters for Phantoms, but because of this, the minimal girls here, it's a struggle.
I can see Enrique playing front row for Nathaniel, and then Nathaniel setting from back row.
Yeah. I see that. Or you know what? 6-2 offense. Pedro's in the front row. Let Nathaniel set. Put Enrique.
You know what? Actually, yeah, that instead of Pedro playing front row, like Pedro playing right side when he's not setting, they would have Enrique playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
thinking.
Nathaniel, I mean, he's too good of a hitter to take him out of the front row.
I agree. So I'm gonna see. We'll see what Phantoms does, but I feel like fun game. First set
Very fun,
Phantoms,
yeah.
second set Dragons.
Also, I feel like it's so fun to play two positions at the same time.
Playing right side and setter.
Yeah. Like they're making the best out of it, even though they're in like a tight situation. And I feel like it's the opposite on Dragon side. Like everybody's playing two positions, but I don't think it's necessarily working for them. Like they have their lib taking
yeah,
six.
It's not working.
It's not working, especially because I don't believe that's something they've practiced before from what we've seen. I mean, obviously right now is the time to practice it, but it doesn't look like that's their best lineup. Or maybe not lineup, but like their best structure of their rotation. Because they have good players, they have hard hitters, they have good defenders. It's the way you're using them.
Exactly. I feel like right now, Dragons. I know Coach Billy's probably gonna play all his players in. I don't think he cares about winning. I really don't think he
Not
cares
at
about
all,
winning.
yeah, no.
But I feel like with Phantom, it's really like not really a testament of do they care about winning or do they care about putting in players? Because there's no one to really put in. If the only person that's been on the bench is Enrique, they're gonna put him in most likely. Besides that, it's gonna be the same lineup because there's no one else. There's literally nobody
Yeah,
else.
they have Ashley setting. And
different lineup.
I think Cynthia's playing outside.
And then Coach Ariana's also playing to keep the glue together. It makes sense.
I think Coach Ariana's playing lib.
Yeah, makes sense.
I wonder if we could sneak in a little interview right now.
Okay.
Should we try?
Thinking.
I
We wouldn't have our
I'm s-
camera though, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. But I wanted to ask Coach Billy so many questions about his lineups.
Yeah, I'm interested because I feel like he's
Why is
really
your
trying
lid
to-
playing six?
Yeah.
Like,
Not only that, I like that he's changing up the players. I like he's letting everyone play, but I'm interested to see certain players playing different positions. I know a few of the girls, they don't play these positions typically. Like you said Cynthia playing outside. I don't even think she plays outside. I guess she plays what? Setter? I mean,
Yeah.
lib or setter? No.
yeah, lib setter,
Lib
yeah.
setter, yeah.
And also,
yeah.
back to the like, why is your lib playing six? I feel like that's not a big issue on the lib, but a bigger issue on the outsides because you're overworking them. If you really want them to play five to its fullest and take those short balls and make those diving plays, you're draining a lot of their energy, which is why I think the offense was so bad. Because once they get front row, I mean, what energy do you have left to jump high and
You've
swing?
already been playing a lot of defense and you're diving for literally every single ball, getting every
Yeah.
single tip, getting everything. It's harder.
Just
So
it's really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, playing lib and outside are two very draining positions. And to play them both at the same time or be expected to play both at the same time is just really hard. He's
also
putting a lot of pressure on his team.
surprised that they have Shaw still playing middle. I thought he put him as outside. I think he actually are you playing outside this set?
Yeah, he is.
Oh no.
I believe.
Yeah. I see
Yeah, he
Jonathan
is.
Lewis. Okay, that makes sense. Because they can gain a lot from Shaw playing outside. He also has pretty good passing, so
I think out of all the offense, Lewis was struggling the most.
Oh,
so I think for this set, if he doesn't care about winning, it would be very vital for him to have Lewis play the entire time. He needs that like moment on the court to realize what he's doing wrong and fix it. And a scrimmage is always the best time to fix that.
Definitely. And I feel like I was previously saying, I think that pressure is really on him playing against Phantoms. Like
that too.
That pressure is really on him. And you know what I gotta say? I talked to Leo before this game and I told her, she really got this game because, guys, I love Leo. Like, I love her so much. But just as a player and as a person. But I told her, I said, girl, you got this, no pressure. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't see no pressure from her.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter what happened last season. It's a new season. It's a new team.
We see her very serious.
But very calm.
Yes, like very collected. We don't see her, hanging her head or like apologizing for mistakes. One thing you should never do is apologize for a mistake. Like, there's just no need. Like, all you have to do is say, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna get it next time. And you don't even have to tell your team that. You can just say it to yourself. Like, if you want, you can just, my bad, guys, fix it.
My bad. You apologize to yourself. Let the team know that you're still in the game. You don't have to
Yeah,
feel guilty
all you have
about
to say is, I got it.
mistake. Because you know what? There are 6 players in the court. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yes.
Oh. I'm interested to see what Lewis is playing. I have no clue what he's playing.
Right side.
Right side.
That's what he played the first set, too.
Oh, so I think. Who's the other man?
Middle,
Paola?
no.
Look at the bench.
Maybe Ariana will stay front.
Ooh.
I think Ariana will stay front row.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Ariana,
hear?
because she'll be front row with Lewis, I believe. So Lewis can kind of play middle.
Yeah, that makes sense. You hear Phantoms? Overrated. They have a little bit of a grudge against Dragons
Yeah,
from
definitely.
last season.
I mean, Phantoms went almost undefeated.
Besides their final game, and to lose right at the end, I mean, I know Coach Ray and Coach Donna don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
They want to take this victory.
I mean, after being that like dominant powerhouse team, never lost, like it's so sad to go down in the finals like that. I mean, it's still an honor, it's still a great achievement. Like, we made it this far, but then it's also just like, damn, like we've beat this team before and we're falling right now.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest, they beat Dragons when they were at their weakest, and it's no shade to the coaches as well. They beat Dragons when Coach Billy was not playing. So
Yeah.
I think Coach Billy made a really big impact being on that court, all 6 rotations, whether he was setting, whether he was playing outside.
Yeah.
And at the end of the season, they have that glue all together as well. So
His presence on the court is very like vital to the team because he's pushing them past their like comfort zone.
and I feel like
And that's something that they're not gonna do on their own.
Yeah,
On your
no,
own,
for
you're gonna
sure.
stay in your comfort zone. Like, this is your comfort zone, you're gonna stay right here. With Coach Billy, like, bad pass, good pass, he's still gonna set you and he's still expecting you to make that good play, even though you're thinking, oh, it was a bad pass, we're probably gonna play it safe. No, we're not.
Yeah, and that's what I like. But I think that's why it makes so much sense why he has team leader Ariana. Or not even team leader, sorry, assistant coach Ariana. Because it makes sense. If he doesn't want to play this season and he wants to stay on the sideline, get another powerhouse, got another person who can lead the team
Yeah.
on the court.
A college athlete at that,
And also a girl outside.
Yes.
Very strong.
something that's like a symbol to the team.
Yeah.
Like, we don't see many of them. We don't see many of them here.
Look at you.
And outside, like, once a week. No, but we don't see many outsides, especially not like really good outsides. Like, someone that you can really look up to and like keep as like a goal. So yeah, her presence is also really important, not just for the girls, but for the guys as well. I feel like for guys, like being as big and strong as they are, not to gas anybody, but I feel like they think that they have to because they don't have anyone else to fall back on to carry that offense. So having such a strong female outside is like so important because it gives everyone a chance to just breathe.
Yeah, and
like she can pass, she can hit, she can do it all.
Exactly.
Like, what do you have to
Block
worry
too,
about?
literally.
Yeah. What is there to worry about? She's playing her role perfectly
Yeah.
and even better, honestly.
And I feel like having her in MLS is such a key thing because it really motivates so many girls to play outside. You know, a lot of girls here at MLS, they're afraid to hit. They're like, oh, but I'm too short, I'm too this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. with Coach Ariana, you know, she is gonna push everyone to be at their best. And she's such a strong symbol just to have her in the way. And each starts off with an ace. And I mean, anyway, all the Francis players have really strong serves.
Miss Lisandra, I wonder if she's playing OMG.
She's playing outside, I think. Right side, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I wonder if she's playing outside or right side.
Right side for one, maybe. Outside. I like
No,
that.
I think. Wait. Oh my god, I can't even tell.
I think
Oh
it
wait,
has-
it's just setting. So I believe she's outside.
I like that Lisandra is still passing and they have her playing outside, so she needs to learn it's a scrimmage. Good swing by Leo. Good dig.
Even from the back row.
Smart tip, setters out. And we have Coach Ray playing middle this set.
Ooh.
Smart roll shot by Enrique. Tight ball. The only thing I have to say, besides having Paola, it's way harder for a lot of the girls to deal with tighter passes.
Yeah.
Paola can deal with it because of her height. If she can jump a little, she can get there and just, you know, tip it, or even set it. I've seen her do it before. But for a lot of the shorter girls, it's really hard. Hello, even myself,
Yeah.
I can jump, but I hate a tight pass. It makes my life so difficult.
Yeah, as a lib, I've learned to just wait for it under the net.
Yeah, always.
Because I rely more on my reaction timing, and I know that if I see it under the net, I can probably I can react to it. But like up there, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not.
Good touch by Lisandra.
Yeah.
I think what she has to learn, which it takes time, everyone takes time, is instead of staying in 6, just shift left and right.
Yeah.
That 6 is so easy once you realize you're just shifting.
Yeah.
That's literally what you do. Good serve.
Ooh. Targeting the middle.
Coach Ray Smart
Big
swiping it
hole.
on.
Yeah, big hole.
Then we have Jess back to serve. I mean, she helped them tighten that score in the first set. Can she do it again?
Wow, they're playing really short. I feel like Jess doesn't have a short serve.
That's what I was going to say. This is
Maybe they plan to cut it off, or maybe they're tricking
Let's
her.
see. I mean, ball's out.
I don't know
they
if
brought
there's-
their old champ back.
Maybe. I'm thinking they're trying to trick her. Like, are you ever on defense and you leave a big hole next to you so that they serve there and then you just like you left it on purpose so you go to cover it? I don't know if that's probably what
I've
they're
done that so many times. It's actually
Yeah.
fun. Smart swing. Instead of hitting into the block, I like what Jonathan away.
Yeah.
He saw this a block, went away from the block. Very smart. I agree. I think they're trying to trick her, especially Coach Ariana. She knows to, you know, be able to. She knows she can take short and deep, so her just playing short like that is a really smart idea to trick her.
Yeah. That's also a skill, like being able to go back and still pass. For me, I like to stay back and go up. Because I know I can get under the ball.
Coach Ariana kind of taking her fire back as well with Coach Billy. She was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in the front. There's 4 boys on the court. This is wrong. And now we have Liz to serve.
No, there wasn't 4 boys.
There was.
No, look. It's
Oh
just
wait,
one
I'm so
shot.
wrong. There are 4 girls now. I'm so wrong.
Yeah. I think
surprised.
she just wanted to continue to develop Liz's serve. I
Yeah.
know they have her trying a new one outside of her typical float. So maybe they're just like, he doesn't really need to serve. He's not going to do it during the season. Let's let her work on it. That's the whole point of the scrimmage.
And you notice, I mean, her serve is, well, commentator's curse. But besides that, she came back and she had what, like 2, 3, 4 aces.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed by that. Now we have Enrique back to serve. I feel like one thing that Coach Billy is upset about is the service errors. He doesn't like when no one misses the serve. I know that
Yeah.
from personal experience. Ooh. That was a really smart serve. Literally right in like, I think they call it the donut. Like literally like a little circle.
donut?
That's what I've heard it be called. We call it here the campfire. Like
Yeah. I love the campfire. I love to go.
Camp. Especially, listen, when I first started learning how to hit, I know a lot of the hitters do this still. That roll shot is so smart.
Yeah.
And it's in that campfire zone. But I think they call it the
And
donut.
also, like
because
us being undersized hitters, like it's so easy to deceive the block. Like they're always late. I don't know if it's because they think we jump high or something, but we don't. We
Either
don't
late or
jump that
early.
high.
And I
Yeah.
love when they're early because you know what?
They're usually always early, yeah.
Yeah.
So their hands are going down. You can either use their hands or just swing right over them.
Good pass by Owen. Good set to Coach Ariana in the middle. Lisandra with the dig. They got away.
Made a little bucket. That
Like
was a
that.
really smart block positioning,
Yeah.
though.
I like that Leo still trying to make a play on it. That was literally almost an impossible play, but I know Leo could have got it.
Yeah.
Lewis to serve. Notice that they haven't set him. I don't know if that's helping his confidence, but maybe he'll play some back row defense.
Maybe. I also think because of it's a new setter.
Yeah, I can see that Coach Billy is tallying up each missed serve.
He's gonna make a run for those.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it's also, to help them learn, like, hey, like, we can't be missing all these serves because, these are a lot of key serves. I mean, right now, Fenton's up by 7, or Fenton's up by 2, 7-5. For like, what, half of those points are service errors. I'm not going to say
Yeah,
anything.
no, a lot of them.
The serve.
I also know that he has them watch back the footage. He sends them clips of like
Good
their
set.
errors and stuff.
Good block by Coach Ariana.
And I love that they're all so supportive of her. Well,
But for her, she's just like, oh, but I'm used to that. I'm used to blocking. That's not a new for me.
well, I'm gonna leave you here alone for the rest of the set. I have to go get ready for my game. Hopefully someone can join me.
It was an honor being with you. It's always a blast. I feel like you're one of my favorites always.
Yeah, no, this is the best duo. Best commentating duo.
But you guys, please stay tuned for that next game, All Stars versus, what is it?
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack. That's gonna be another really good game. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Wow, really swing by the Lester, but Coach Ariana is not giving up. Smart tip. They don't want her to block again. Ernesto's gonna set. Ooh, big double there. Tied up at 7. You know what I'm loving? Oh, no, actually, no. Dragons is up by 1. I love that for Dragons right now. They see that Coach Ariana is getting block touches and, denying chances of a point. And what I'm loving is like they're, not only boosting her morale, but boosting their team's morale at the same time. That's gonna help their team to feel better. Lisandra swinging. Another swing out there. Coach Ray's telling her, she's sending a free ball, she's too off the net. If the ball's not on the net, she can swing at a different spot. Service error by Shaw. Too many service errors on Dragon's side. I feel like when it matters, they can't be missing these serves. They're up by 1, so they can afford it, but the Fans can come back with a run right now. Especially with Ernesto serving has a really strong serve. He knows where to put that ball. And I think Jess is coming back in. I didn't even know she was subbed out. Timeout called by Phantoms. I think once again they might be out of rotation, but it's more for Coach Ray to call a timeout instead of losing a point because they have the serve right now. They just gotta work it out, see what's going on, and make sure they don't lose a point here because they can still take this game. I feel like also what Coach Ray's talking about, the defense is not even the defense, the offense is kind of struggling here, and I feel like the ball's getting sent to the same spot every single time and the hitters are ready. And I feel like right now Dragons looks very calm, they look very relaxed, and it's good because, they're finally getting their offense, their system that they wanted throughout the whole game. I feel like they're really gluing the team together for this last set. And like I said, Coach Ariana, like, having her, block touch, even having some kills is really gonna, help the team's morale and boost them. Because with Coach Ariana, showing that course, she's gonna be able to help that team out. Right now, I think, I'm gonna see who's going to serve. I actually don't know yet. Yeah, Ernesto to serve. I only see 2 girls in right now. Could cause problems for Phantoms. Right now I'm joined by Coach Zero, my amazing coach, guys.
Hello, everyone.
How are we feeling about this game? How are we feeling?
This game has been very interesting. I'll say that. Like, beginning of the game, first set, Dragons were up by 10 at one point almost.
And Phantoms came back.
Phantoms came back, and then second set, Dragons just took over. And now we're here in a very close game in the third set. I mean, we still have to remember, this is just a scrimmage. Like, we're still not even in the season, so if this is what we're getting now, just imagine what we'll see in the season.
During the season, yeah. I feel like I was telling them that, really good pass. Serve is out. I mean, set is out. I just realized they're putting Coach Donna, they gotta do the 3-girl, but I think Coach Donna's playing outside. I was gonna say, they had a service error by Shaw, and Phantoms could, capitalize off that. Vanessa has a really strong serve. And they're targeting, her name is Cynthia, right?
Yeah, her name's Cynthia.
Just set her jump. Ashley's gonna set Ariana in the middle.
Nice set,
Attacking error.
I don't want to say much about that, but it could have been multiple things. That set was a little off. Maybe she wasn't ready for that. But it's still a close game.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
I see Coach Billy saying like, hey, just send that ball over. Wow. And I was telling Ray earlier, I'm gonna tell them again, Ernesto might not have the strongest serve, but he's putting it in really good spots.
Yeah.
It's a really smart area to place that serve.
I think that's what happened in the first game too. They had I'm not sure what her name is.
I remember her name. Eliza. No, not Eliza. Oh my God. Lisandra. She had a really nice run. She was putting it in good spots, whether it's an underhand serve or not.
Yeah, like
The ball's going to Coach Donna. Good push.
She was just getting it in smart spots. She like almost aced it to like 6
smart.
times.
And I love about Phantom side, the hyping of Coach Donna.
Energy, yeah.
They don't typically have her playing outside, but it was a smart swing down the line. Just because she's not jumping in the air does not mean Donna don't know how to swing down the line. She could get a kill down the line if she needs to.
Yeah.
Very impressed by that.
They're one of the teams that always keeps their energy up no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's always good to see. What a up.
Right back to Coach Donna.
What a
Wow, what a dig. Going to Cynthia. The ball's tight.
nice over. It's over.
Oh, really good rally. Free ball opportunity for Dragon.
Let's see what they do.
For Coach Ariana. Ball's out. Right now,
That was a
Phantom has
great
all the
eye.
momentum, and I feel like,
That was a great eye by Enrique.
yeah, I really thought it was in, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she went deep.
I thought he
line.
was gonna touch it.
I love right now that Phantom has the energy up. I really love it. And I think Dragons right now, they just have to talk more. They're not really speaking to each other. And right now it's set point for Phantom. Coach Billy doesn't really worry about winning this game.
He
But-
knows it's the preseason game.
You see how he put a lot of his people on the bench, and he wants all the people to play. But they can still come back. Not over yet.
For sure. I mean, that's 1 point right there.
Yeah, and that could be what they need to get back in this game.
They're subbing out Jonathan for.
Yeah. Right now we have Coach Donna coming out for Coach Ray,
Oh, they're subbing in
And-
Jonathan.
Coach Ariana serving, and I mean this is a really good server to have right now on game point. It's a strong serve.
Very strong serve. She just barely gets it over the net, and it just starts
But that's what
tipping.
throws them off.
Yeah.
But also good passes in the back row right now. You have Leo, you have Jesse, have a lot of good passers. Also Lisandra and
Yeah.
Enrique.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I feel like they're gonna target Leo. They've been targeting Leo all day, but she's been diming it.
She's been passing it.
Wow,
That's a great spot. Deep in the corner.
And I feel like who else would you want to serve, on game point like this? You want Coach Ariana serving.
Definitely their strongest serve, I'd say.
Or one of the strongest serves. But also she's letting a little bit off of it. She doesn't want to
Yeah,
serve it out.
That's another spot.
surprised the ball was called in. From my eye, it was not in. You know what it did touch? It touched the little square.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah, I didn't see that ball.
That's what
called
I
in.
saw.
I didn't see that ball in.
But
That's
you can't say much to the ref. That's it. But you can't really say much to the ref. They can't like.
But
you
I'm
talk
kind of
back to the
surprised
ref.
Coach Natasha took over instead of listening to Coach Abdiel. But game goes to Phantoms. You listen.
Yeah, the game. I mean, it just happened. Like you can't really control that.
And
She did
you
the
know,
best she could.
just like the season last year, during the season, not the final game, Phantoms takes that win against Dragons. You know, it's a preseason game. It doesn't really mean much. You know, it's not the season yet. And
We'll definitely see more when the season starts.
yeah.
though.
But thank you guys for tuning in for this game. We will return with All Stars versus Wolfpack, and that's going to be a really crazy game. So tune in for that. I'm really grateful that you guys could join us, and I will see you guys later. So.